Da, 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 da. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Da, 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 da. Hi, Aurora. Family-friendly Minecraft Christian server stream? Bro, you took a way wrong turn. You took a way wrong turn. No. That was somebody else. Night, night. Someone else, or hi Meg. Hi Masterman. Big song. No. No, there aren't.
That was definitely 8, Chris. I can let you count them. Does it count if I couldn't get air out to say Chubby Bunny?
I tried to play Chubby Bunny once with stream. It didn't work. It didn't work. Because I think despite the fact that I'm quite the yapper, I don't think I actually have that big of a mouth. There's only one way? I don't think so. The sugar? What sugar? Hey, Bredo. If anybody has any questions about how I'm planning on running this tonight, do feel free to ask. I know it's maybe a little bit convoluted, but my goal is to ideally shoutcast games with the full teams. Otherwise, I'm just gonna shoutcast community viewer games. I do have 2 teams trying to get set up for a scrim. If that happens, I will prioritize the scrim before I prioritize individual games. Because getting to actually shoutcast all or most of the players that are actually going to be playing in the games is going to be really good for me and the shoutcasters. I think Meg got a lot of people with that one, bro. None. Listen, I don't think I've met all the requirements for that for a hot minute, bro. Sides to a story, but they never tell my side. Never been inside the guidelines. I don't gotta ask why. If you try and step to me, it'll be the last time. Yes, I absolutely did. I don't want to be found. I fucking adore this song. Pull up on ya. I got trouble right behind me. Bite the bullet, suit and tie the silver lining. I'ma show you how to. The only way this song could have been better is if it was ATs, because they made everybody think it was going to be ATs, and then we got fucked. Don't get me wrong, I love Baekhyun. He's darling. He's part of EXO. They're praying for the death of a rock star. But like San would have been an immaculate set. I don't like AI covers. They make me upset. Hi, Cinctra, are you feeling better? Bro, that Jungkook one that you sent, that Jungkook AI cover that you sent out of spite was fucking wild. We're gonna play Bouncy for the halftime show. I'm gonna make everybody watch the fucking music video. Bite the bullet, suit and tie the silver lining. I'ma show you how to push off. They hoping that you fall. How long until it's gone again? Ask Twitch. I don't know. 50's good though. Woo.
OMG rate you like nice biggest STRIM and
STRIMMA. Can't say
era,
streamer.
era.
Get fucked. Thanks for the 100 biddies. Get fucked. I'm glad you're feeling better, Sintra. It's just a tank top. Bro, I'm in love with this wrap. I bought this on a whim one day at a Target for like 20 fucking dollars. And it has been like the most versatile, like I love it. Cause it has almost like no cloth weight to it, but I don't really prefer my upper arms. So it just floof. Grab what I can grab and hope that it works together. Yeah, it's good fashion. I spent entirely too long in my life.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
I spent entirely too long in my life beating myself up for not fitting into clothes. And only within the last couple of years have I gone, the clothes are meant to fit the body is not meant to fit the clothes. And I think it's a very, very important thing for everybody to learn. Clothes are meant to fit you. You are not meant to fit into clothes. And the difference is that if you pick something up and it's not your size, it doesn't fit you or anything else, don't try and force yourself into it. Don't try and make yourself ill, anything like that. Don't do that. Oh, water. Water very full. Also, once again, literally just kept the hair in a braid all day. Now she poof. Lou, I'm gonna ask a weird question, and I've said this before. I notice things, and then I go, maybe I'm a crazy person. Maybe my eyeballs are silly today. Did you change the blue of your name? Or does it just look different because Yvonne's is much darker? Oh. Sanctua, thank you for the gifted sub to Yvonne. You didn't? Okay. I think it's because Yvonne's is such a dark, like that really rich color. Like yours looks different compared to it. I'm like, did you change the color? Did he change the color? His isn't periwinkle. Periwinkle's a pale blue. His is like a cerulean. Baby blue's your favorite. I'm not good with pale colors for the most part. Color theory fucks over my eyeballs on the daily, bro. Rachel. That's me. I am, in fact, the Rachel. Well, that's fine. You can just tell me in chat. I don't care. I've got a couple of teams that are trying to get together to set scrims. Because I told them that they are allowed to set up scrims for this instead. The Wizards Council pigeon chat. Holy shit, bro. You had to, as a moderator, you can in fact DM me and ask for me to check those DMs during stream. More than one game? I think they're almost ready to scrim. Haru has sent me a link. They've got the fucking oh my god. All right. I've got a link for the draft when they get ready to draft, which is great. Their team names are questionable. It's great. Satoru, hi honey. I'm like 99% sure that Satoru streams if you want to shout him out. There's a 1% margin of error because sometimes I remember things wrong. Shout him out anyway. Rishi! Questionable says, I don't know what this says, or it's somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the middle. I am planning to do shoutcasting all night tonight. And then if I get bored or my voice gives out, then we can play normal community games. But so what the plan is right now, I have teams that are actually set up to scrim. So I will open the queue. I'll open the queue like normal. My fives that are the actual Autumn Moon teams take precedence to get shoutcasted for if you can put them all together. If you can't, I will pull just individual sets of 5 from the queue when we open the queue. And then from there, it's just kind of going to be winging it. I haven't done this before in this way, but I think it's a good idea. It was voted that you wear your shadow jacket for shoutcasting. Is it going to give you the extra edge? Steve, how are you, honey? I feel so glad that it's Friday. I desperately need my weekend. Today was a better day overall because I'm getting the hang of the other job that I'm doing. So that's good. But I'm so behind on my other work. It's kind of a fucking nightmare. But, you know, it is what it is. We figure it out. We figure it out. Oh, I didn't find a better job. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, Satoru, that's totally fine. I know that Shork is streaming right now because he's streaming with my partner. Like, he's streaming with my partner, so I know exactly where Shork is. I didn't know that they were gonna actually do full draft and everything. I'm really grateful that Shork and Flinroz get along because Shork is somebody that's super important to me, and
Ooh, piece of candy.
Flinroz can be somebody who's very difficult to get to know because he's very particular, because he is so introverted that he needs a reason. He needs a reason to have an attachment to somebody because he has so few emotional spoons to give away. So it made me very happy that somehow, beyond all reason, Shork's Golden Retriever energy was exactly what we needed. It helps that absolutely helps, Meg. Flynn has bought, like when we were much younger, when we were much younger and we were still like at the point where it was one of those like we need to budget for every penny and like we're very careful what's going to the savings and we don't really have extra at all. Through all of that, man still managed to put together the money. Like he was like, I'm saving for this, and it was oh my god, what the fuck was it? Was a PlayStation handheld. Was it the PlayStation? Was it the Vita? I think that's what it was. He bought that. Maybe it was a PSP. He bought that specifically for the Monster Hunter game that came out on that. Okay, yeah. Like, and I was just like, oh, I mean, sure. Well, and the funny thing, Raccoon, is that not as cute as you though, Prim. What about that? What now? You're gonna hold with hands with Prim in the dragon pit? I'm gonna like peek over the wall. What? One chance? No. No. Stop that. Hi, Izzy. It is. It's Friday. It's great. I'm so happy. Also, so you guys are aware, I am leaving all the sound redeems, all of the normal redeems on tonight. That normally they won't be on for like sound alerts, everything else. Those will all be off for actual tournament. But for tonight, we're just practicing. We're still vibes. I'll talk to chat in the middle of shoutcasting. I don't give a shit. Because that's their way home, Lou. Like, that's the unfortunate thing is what they actually need to do is if they consistently have too many people on the trains, they need to add more cars. That's what the BART system does out in the Bay Area is on the peak hours, they have additional cars. Like that they add to the trolley. I think it's technically a train at that point. Tram, I don't know, fucking know. I'm not a trolley. A troll? Do I live under a bridge? Can I live under a bridge? Can I steal money from people and not have to work again? You can't mod check, you're a mod. I'm really good at just ignoring shit, Lou. Like when it comes to people, 9 times out of 10, I can just ignore them. Bridge troll. That's amazing, Roto. This one has become a special. Okay. You listen to it on repeat for 4 hours. Holy shit. Understandable. I do that a lot with a lot of music. That was me yesterday with Extraordinary Heroes Good Enough. Which now I want to put it on. Boom, it's in. Hi, Amalette. All right. So again, I know that Aurora pinned the message, but Q is going to be a little odd tonight. Please understand that if you join Q as an individual player, you may get bumped down to later games if the Galaxy Games teams are able to play. And I apologize for it in advance. I don't want anybody to feel sad. I'm excited for the Galaxy Games. Question 3, your favorite K-pop song or mine? Well, hello, Milkman. You are in fact modding quite well, thank you. You've got pinned messages and everything. You're anticipating my every need. A strong right hand. Training went well. Good. Good. Trained-ish. Yeah. All right, if you're not in the drop, too bad. Confuzzy's not on a team unless he's filling for somebody. Oh, that my goal. So, game 1, I'm gonna ask Aurora to shoutcast with me. And then it's going to be depending on who's available, who's around, and what they've got going on. Confuzzy, are you subbing for a team? Wait, do you not want to? You told me you were fine, heathen. Bitch ass. Guys, somebody push back. Somebody go for the... No, go for it. No, you're going over it. No! Listen, this is not... Okay, Raccoon. He's subbing for your team, Masterman? Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reset the drop. That's fine, Confuzzy. I'm gonna reset the drop and I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm not gonna make you queue again. Just drop. Hey, Q. Just drop. Everybody go. Q, how have you been, sweetheart? Hey, Smoothie. Quickly. No, you didn't. You like, quick. Everybody get in the drop. There's no queue right now. You just gotta go. You just gotta go, quick. Get the late drop. Get the late drop in where nobody's pushing anymore. I'll give it another, I don't know, 20 seconds. Sniped. Sniped. All right, that's it. It's done. Minecraft wins. Minecraft wins. I mean, you can go ahead. I've got to scrim first anyway. I mean, you can. Truly, honestly, you can. Because, like, Queue's open because it only matters a little bit. Oh, you think he's gonna snip Haru? You know, I don't know. That's fine, Aurora. They'll figure it out. Or they won't. I don't care. Minecraft, is that yours? Well, it just means she doesn't have to worry about it now. I'm just gonna get food late and I'm gonna be fine. I ate lunch late anyway. All right, everybody be warned. The game that Thaddeus joins, I'm gonna have to shoutcast a 40-minute banger. $50 minutes, 10 dragons, 3 barons. Anybody's game. All turrets are down on the whole map. You can take breaks, Smoothie. You're okay, honey. Is this the entire set of them? Should I make it 10? I'm not really sure what to do here. Zombie! That's the cutest fucking name! My sweetheart! Can you join the Galaxy games? No. Signups are done. They're in, bro. I was just like, Zombie. Zombie. Correct. Yeah, you're right, Smoothie. You're right. What? Actual important question. Hit me. Like in DMs or here? Okay. Yes. If a team isn't ready to scrim and they want to push back so that they can, then they're absolutely welcome to push back in the queue. Those queue rules don't apply where I push them back once and then remove them from the queue. It's going to be kind of a wing it tonight on a lot of the shit that we normally do, and I ask you to bear with me. Actually, super solid, Synctra. If you guys want to write solo, if you're not with the team, that would be super helpful. Yeah, milk tea. Milkman's milk tea, right? Is that his Twitch name? No, milk. You milk? Oh, Aurora, that's a really solid thing that they could do for us. I am full. This is full of water. Synctra, I saw join jungle solo and I didn't see a question. Let me click on your profile and go back in your messages. How is the shoutcasting rotation gonna work? Aurora's first. Thank you, Haru. Aurora's first, and then I'm kind of gonna wing it as I go. I know that Confuzzy is here. I know that Primrose is the team you know. Confuzzy's here. Raccoon is here. I know that Steve is here. I'm kind of just gonna wing it. Moosey doesn't need any practice, and quite frankly, the man's always busy. And why am I stupid? Excuse me while I'm stupid. Narkeel's not here yet. I was like, there's one other caster, and why am I stupid? I can't remember who it is. Narkeel's not here yet, and that's fine. All of the what the fuck is that play? Oh, and here's the thing. So it's going to be It's going to be a little bit more of a relaxed vibe. A lot of my shoutcasters have only shoutcasted once or 0 times before this. So they're also going to be getting into the vibe of what it feels like to shoutcast with me, what it looks like, what I expect, what they expect. And as they relax into it, like, let it be. Like, I already told all of my shoutcasters, we are critiquing gameplay. We are talking about what is happening on the Rift. Thank you for the gifted sub to Marshilu. We are talking about what's happening on the game, on the Rift, everything that's going on. My tournament teams have volunteered for that just by being in the tournament. They do not get a choice. If you are joining in as a solo player and you do not want to be perceived on your gameplay, get out of the queue right now. just yeet yourself out. It's not a night for you. The sticker's fucking funny as shit, Synctra. But we're definitely kind of flying by the seat of our pants, so you know, if it's a little scuffed, then it's just a usual Lothlin stream. All right, I'm pretty sure that this gift goes to Minecraft. We can probably start soon, TM. I'm gonna gift Minecraft their mystery skin. I like this one, Transcended Kale. I just like kale. I got you. I got you. You got a kale skin. I cannot join this. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Oh, okay. That's on me. I apologize. Thank you guys for bearing with me. All right. In the meantime, while they set up the custom, it happens. That's one of the things that I don't truly appreciate. It's like a custom lobby should not expire. A custom lobby should not expire. Shoutcasters, you should have access to the shoutcasting channel. I will ask that only the person that's supposed to be in there with me at any given time is the one that joins it. I do not even begin to know how to pronounce your name. Hello? Welcome to our Edge of the Universe. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna butcher it. Can you have a champion? Can you? I need to move to spectate, and I need Aurora in here. Because she's my other spectator for this one. All right, I'm just gonna pop into this lobby here. They'll behave. It's fine. Aurora, you're honestly free to join whenever. I'm gonna wait. I want to know when they start doing draft. That's when I definitely want you, because we can start talking about the picks and bans. Because they're setting up the lobby right now. You're gonna come annoy me now? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I hope you enjoy my Discord reactive.
It's great. Thank you. That was great. That was
That's
amazing.
fine. You're welcome. Hello.
Hello. So, lads, Aurora has never shoutcasted a game before, but I don't think that that's that big of a deal. I genuinely think that a lot of people that play a lot of League are more capable of shoutcasting than they realize. And they're just, it's not something that they'd ever considered. I played League for years before I started watching professional League and went, holy shit, that seems like so much fun.
Fun is, subjective.
No, you should use draft. This was the smart thing to do. This was 100% the smart thing to do.
It was one of the two options that you had.
They chose correctly. They had a 50-50 shot. They had a 50-50 shot, and they didn't choose poorly. We're proud of them for it.
Well, I mean, that is also
who are we waiting on? Is Ken Fuzzy filling support?
I think so.
Yvonne loves your model. You can talk to them.
No.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, type to them. Do not perceive them, only perceive the game of League of Legends.
Listen. I type as fast as I can talk sometimes.
I can't do that.
I know. There's a lot of things you can't do fast enough.
Reaper, I hope you have a good night.
I'll change it. I can change it.
You gotta watch me win? Damn, dude. Okay, I was like, Heart Pulse isn't here. Alright.
Oh, is this a new one?
What?
Is it like the draft thing?
I don't know, click on it.
No,
nope, it's the same one.
Okay, God, these names.
The names are great. I love them. So, what happens in the tournament draft for anybody that's never seen tournament draft before? When they're ready. Both of the captains have access to this. They'll lock in that they're ready, and then we start drafting. And here's the first sign.
They already decided on the side they wanted?
They must have. I'm going to let them do that.
Okay.
Peak naming. I am not going to repeat these out loud because someone will clip them.
Oh, that's a Caitlyn off of Red. Wait.
So...
Okay, Red is on Prim's team. There we go. Okay. That's her Caitlyn gone.
Yep. They're taking Cinder off the map. I think it's super funny because these teams, you've got partners against one another.
Oh, that's
the mid lane and support are opponents. They've been tragically split on the rift.
Oh, that's Haru's Nico gone.
And they just took Heart Pulse's, they took Heart Pulse's Camille away. I am interested. They 110% left Riven up, and lads.
Oh God.
I need everybody to understand. I need everybody to understand. The top player in this entire tournament is Heart Pulse. Heart Pulse peaked challenger on that champion.
You know what they say, their heart won't be pulsing after this.
I mean, alternately, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
True. You know what they say about that?
Maybe the Punkin Chunkins have set up an entire team comp designed to shut this Riven down.
Morgana
and Amumu are safe bets. They've got Disengage, they've got Engage. Well, Morgana's got the disengage and the engage. Amumu, when Amumu goes in, they're in. But it's still a solid call. It gets some late game beefiness to him. And I like it. I like it, but I want to see what they're gonna put it together with.
That's an Aphelios luck. Is this the Aphelios vein that you've been telling me about?
Wait.
No. Who is? It's.
I was like, we've got.
I've been looking at the teams because like. Oh.
I was like, I know that Minecraft has been practicing Aphelios.
Yeah.
Minecraft has been practicing Aphelios. So I think that this is what it's gonna be, and then it's going to be the Soraka. Confuzzy is subbed in for this team, but it's gonna be the Soraka just to help buff and keep Aphelios healthy so that they can get to the end of lane phase, and Heart Pulse can put them all in the backpack and carry them away.
Feeding them their vegetables.
You're gonna channel your inner Linrako?
Oh, that's a vein lock-in.
So the Vayne lock-in, I don't think is a bad idea. As long as Vayne holds. Wait, is that a Vayne top lane?
That's what I'm thinking.
Is that a Vayne top lane?
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
when what you have to do is a ranged top laner, there are people that will judge. I'm not one of them. Go off. If you win the game, you win the game. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a ranged top laner. That's a hill I'll die on.
This is the hell that I goddamn die on.
and then Shyvana comes over the wall.
Haru's Orianna gone.
I would not give Haru Orianna.
I wouldn't either.
That man scares people with Orianna, and especially with an Amumu and a Vayne that can manipulate the ball for him. That only makes him more dangerous.
I don't feel like there's danger.
Oh, wait, there's danger. And the Nocturne.
They're banning the Nocturne off of.
They're banning the Nocturne off the jungler just on the off chance that it makes it through. Nocturne has really, really strong ability to make engage very, very difficult for your team.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you look at it and you go, I don't think this person would be incredibly deadly on this. You take it all the same. Haru's 2 champs that I know he's very, very good on and are very, very good at manipulating a team fight taken away. But Haru's got a champ Ocean.
They would want to target.
Haru has a champion Ocean, so Confuzzy is channeling his inner Linrako.
I understand why they're targeting like Haru, especially in mid lane, because there have been several scrims and just things that I've watched them play together, and I've even like sat in comms with them, and Haru on his main champions in mid lane is definitely terrifying.
Well, Haru had the audacity. Did we miss a pick?
I don't think. Oh, we missed the Sejuani. Oh wait, did we? Oh,
can we just not see it, or
do you want me to go check on that?
You can.
Let me go check. I'll...
She says I'll go check, and she just yeets in the middle of the conversation. If they need a moment to know what that pick was, what the fuck just happened?
They missed their pick.
I
heard two champions that they were going to pick from, but I didn't state it. It's Rammus.
That's fine.
They missed Rammus. They picked Rammus.
They picked Rammus, but
also picking Hui.
So it's Hui and Rammus.
Hui and Rammus.
Okay, so then red team picks their last one. As long as they can hear me, it's fine. Like if they run it out and then they just pick it from there. Okay. So
here's what I'm interested about, though.
Okay.
So Redo and I, like ADC wise, we have very similar jam pools. Like she plays Misfortune, Jinx, Caitlyn, all that good stuff. I very rarely see her touch Jhin, and I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna go.
Okay, I know because I lurk in all of their chats that Redo has been practicing other options and Jhin among them. And I think with the short range on the Vayne and the longer range on Jhin, it's a nice mix between the two ranges. I think Morgana can keep into the later team fights. Morgana, Amumu, and Cassiopeia can keep Vayne relatively safe, but I think the Rammus was a really, really solid counter pick into this double ADC.
Yes.
I don't know that the rest of them make it as good. I think maybe one more AD would have made the Rammus really fucking viable. But as Yvonne says, Cassiopeia is going to have a difficult time moving away from the Rammus early. So while I'm not sure how Cassiopeia's no moving puddle plays with Rammus's zoom, I'm like grounding. Does grounding him stop him from racing at you? Anybody want to let me know how that one goes? Because I don't.
Oh my god. Hi, Saber.
Hi, Saber. It's fine. We'll probably get to see it. Okay, we're on a 3-minute spectator delay. So, looking at the matchups right now. Bot lane
Dude,
first.
I hope it says it.
Bot lane first.
Dude.
Jhin and Morgana versus Soraka and Aphelios.
There it is. Oh my god.
I think this lane goes
Dude,
pretty
literally,
even.
That
but
is
that's
like
just
the
me.
dream, like, of mine.
Well, I
like,
think it
look,
also
I'm in a
depends.
league game with, like...
Even in
Wow.
theory, but
Wow.
in play style and capability.
Am I cool or
Oh
what?
no, that's a completely different story. I'm talking
Wow, I
terms,
love you
solely
all.
terms
I
of
actually
champion
don't love you.
matchups.
I apologize.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
only champion
Fuck
matchup,
with that.
Morgana's Puddle has the ability to proc Jin's stun, which is good. So if Jhin and Morgana can keep Soraka and Aphelios away, they're great. The later game they go, though, I think Soraka and Aphelios have the edge the later game they go.
Right. This is a bot lane that I can't speak on
Oh, that's fair.
thoroughly with experience. I played Jhin one time.
But you kind of killed it.
I'm not going to say that, but
But that being said, mid lane, Cassiopeia and Hui. Hui has a range, but Cass can farm decently safely under turret. And I think that Cass is just going to need really fancy feet. And I trust Haru to have those fancy feet on the snake. You know?
I mean, so do I. But I feel like and again, I've never touched Tway a moment in my life, but I feel like with the amount of poke that he has and his AoE damage, I believe he has that. It might be hard for it to CS in general or just to do a fight. However, her Cassiopeia's W might, not W. Is it her W, the grounding ability?
Yes.
I feel like that would help her a decent bit. You know?
So what I'm looking at right now on the right side team, on Prim and Haru's team, and Prim is the captain. On Prim's team, is a team that is intended to keep their ADC safe, to keep everything away, to send exactly what they need. CC, if they can layer the CC chain, they're going to try and keep Riven the fuck away from them and kill him from, like, kill Heart Pulse from afar.
So would you say Heart Pulse is the main focus?
Heart Pulse is always going to be the main focus.
And we're loading in.
I need it to be understood. I need it to be understood that Heart Pulse is genuinely going to make or break whether or not I can whether or not I believe I can truly balance a challenger player in future tournaments. Like,
learning experience.
This has been a learning experience. The teams looked balanced on paper. They truly do. I don't know that I can actually balance this man. All right. So we pull up the scoreboard. We've got chat up. I'm not going to pause it. I'm just going to shift. Make sure you shift your scoreboard around so that you've got your players in your right spaces.
Oh, you're right, homie.
And they're going out. It looks like Rammus is a little late to start. Sanctuary, I don't have it pulled up. It's not happening right now.
Check. Looks like Prim's team is close to doing the standard 5-point. Both teams are, you know,
Macon, hello.
It's fancy.
I don't remember.
They're all lined up so neatly.
Time controls. Done. Standard 5-point across the board. You keep it safe. You make sure nobody's walking into your jungle. maybe 1 or 2 cheeky wards, and you're good to go. Early game, I am curious about what's going to happen top lane, because I understand that they put God of Chaos on the Vayne to try and keep him a little bit further away from Heart Pulse and hopefully not feed. Do not feed the Riven. Let me repeat to everyone at every point. Do not feed the Riven.
Nah, feed the Riven.
Or if you guys want to see it for funsies, feed the Riven. See what happens. Alternately, maybe they gave him the Riven just to see how bad it could actually be, which is kind of it's a choice. Prim started puddle there. Surprising to me that Prim started the puddle, but I think it's more of a we're just gonna poke, we're gonna play safe, and maybe level 2. Maybe level 2 will take the binding because it's not really worth it taking at level 1. Haru is already getting aggressive on Milk Dew early, taking advantage of those long cooldowns on Hwei.
Oh, that ability hit them. Oh.
Mid lane is they're both already like half health. But Cassiopeia's got definitely got the edge.
Bot lane's getting a little spicy.
Spice. We do like spice. However, we do need to recognize that as far as bot lane is concerned, Soraka's going to be able to keep them healthy. And that means that Amaretto and Prim are going to have to be a lot safer because they have
nice binding.
That's a beautiful binding.
Like went through those minions.
The last Galaxy games that we got to watch Prim play, her Morgana is really, really strong.
The thing is, though, I think if Confuzzled continues to heal, is it Minecraft? Yeah, Minecraft.
Yeah, that's Minecraft. You can just call them by their summoner names too.
Okay. Well, anyway, I feel like if Prim keeps managing to land those bindings and the W's on Aphelios, and Confuzzled continuously tries to heal him back up to full HP, the Soraka heal there isn't going to be, up enough to prevent them from a full, engage.
I agree. And I think, again, with the Morgana binding lasting for... Oh, we've got engage in mid, and this is going to be for a kill. Let's see who dies. And
First blood!
Haru knows his limits really well on champions. Haru knows his limits really, really well on champions. And he saw the opportunity and he went with it. Now, Milk Dude is going to burn his TP to get back to lane. And
looking for a lane gank here in bot lane.
It looks like it. I think maybe
Prim landed that Q.
Confuzz is gonna need to GTFO. There's the flash.
Ah, there it is.
Which means they're gonna need to be careful because they are really low. But honestly, I don't think Pokemon can step back up overtly. They already know that Dispenser's still here and he could return. And that's I'd like to point out, just while we're looking at this, that Amumu has Smite and Ghost. There will be no flashing from that Amumu, which means you'll rely, if you want to get a steal or anything else, it's solely the bandage tossed in. And you will not be leaving.
Don't want me go fast.
Mommy go fast?
Listen, imagine if you saw that little thing running at you saying, "You want to be friends?" You'd run away too.
Maybe I just punch it.
Rachel, that is like a child.
If it's running at me being creepy.
Oh, Riven's going in on that Vayne?
Vayne is going to need to be very careful right now. They still have flash, which is good. Heart Pulse is emoting.
I can understand the point of the Vayne, especially
Mommy coming in for hugs at Mach 3. Thank you, Thaddeus.
Thank you, Thaddeus.
So, as I expect, as you...
we've
got a huge roam from Prim, but unfortunately the binding is missed and Heart Pulse is just going to walk away.
One thing that I heard a lot about when sitting in, or really because I subbed in for some scrimmaging between teams, Primrose is definitely known for her early roams, and she does it a lot.
Agreed.
One thing is, there's nothing entirely wrong with that, and it's beneficial to the team in some cases, but leaving her ADC alone like that, in some circumstances, I don't think is the best idea.
I definitely will say I think she timed it really well because all of bot lane backed, and she just immediately sent herself up. As long as Amaretto knows to stay back and sit back and not engage. I think Jin is actually a really safe bet to allow Prim to do that on the Morgana. It's a shame that the roam didn't lead to a kill on Heart Pulse, because that would have been super beneficial for top lane to get God of Chaos just a little bit more of that that farm and get him ahead. He's keeping up really well, despite the fact that there is some fear there. And that's exactly what I expected out of the Vayne, is he's going to need to save his Condemn to push the Riven away. That's what the Condemn is for. It is not for the wall. It is to save you from the Riven.
From the window
to the wall. I think Confuzzy's doing a pretty. I think Confuzzy's doing a pretty good job of attempting to channel Linrocco. I will say this: I have no issue. I already told them they were allowed this up. Oh, but we've got combat in the mid lane, and this is ugly. This is ugly. There's a flash burn out of Milk.
Down.
And
both their ults.
It's both their ults, but it's flash down on Milk, and Heart Pulse is in the mid lane.
Oh.
There's flash burn back. Red team takes the Drake in the meantime. Both mid laners are down flash, but Heart Pulse did leave Vayne in the top lane to free farm.
Ramus has been working on grubs this entire time.
Yes. Which is exactly what the junglers want. If you know one jungler is taking something, take the other one. Boys, look at this ward placement. Ward placement from blue side is wrong. Put it on the back side of that tri-brush, never on the front. Force the enemy support.
The wards that they have.
Force the those wards are great. Force your enemy support to step up into the brush and make themselves unsafe to take your ward.
Then, oh, that was a nice
max
landing.
range binding, very sexy.
What HP loss? What?
Confuzzy's spending just a little bit time bathing in that puddle. Vision is absolutely pointless. It does not win games. For anybody that doesn't know, Morgana's puddle, you get cooldown every time it ticks on you. So if you stand in her puddle, she will get her puddle back twice as fast as if you don't. Oop. Nightbot said no. Sarybot said no. Goodbye.
No.
Like, I'm genuinely excited because, like, the other thing I will say is this. Looking at bot lane, there's already a CS gap of, like, 15 CS. And that will continue to grow if Prim continues to roam, because Jin will not be able to step up alone.
Yeah. I think in the bot lane, and this is just speaking from, like, my experience with Jin, I feel like if you don't set it up properly, he's harder to CS with. At least I think. Oh no!
I can get that.
His, like how his passive works, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because then you have to like set it up properly so you get that reset in a comfortable position. One of the
reasons I really enjoy supporting Jin as Zyra, and even my Morgana's not bad with a Jin. I don't think Morgana and Jin do badly together. Is because Prim's sneaking up behind. That's Prim.
Stepping on the beach.
That's an ult, and the spell shield down, and Milk is just dead, and that's a partner. That's partner killing partner there.
I can imagine the yelling into the other room.
That's Prim's boyfriend. I guess I'm just gonna say it here. Like, and obviously you guys know I'm fucking around. You know I'm fucking around, but hey, I guess we know who the better League player is.
I mean, who's team captain?
Long live the king.
Well, in this case, it's gonna be Queen. You know
exactly.
Me and Primrose are holding hands in the Dragon Pit later.
I've heard the story, and there is a
Ramus ult in the turret.
He flashed, but he missed the taunt, which is really unfortunate. I think if he would have hit the taunt there, or even clipped the edge of the ult, God of Chaos would have been dead. Like 3 times over. That was just, I think that might have... Hui and Ramus sitting on a ward for a hot second there.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? It's a beautiful...
Ramus sitting on a ward?
Well, no, he just threw that ward over the pit. And they are rotating up to make sure that they secure the second set of grubs, which is exactly what they're supposed to do. They're setting down vision, making sure they 110% can see everything. They know that Rammus's ult is down. So that's great.
On. Bot lane is capitalizing on the fact that their ADC is alone.
And they know it. And that's exactly what they need to do. So right now, what Amaretto needs to do is play incredibly safe, probably lose more farm, do the best they can to see us under turret, and accept that there is no kill pressure.
Oh, and she opens up?
Because Haru with the cheeky fucking TP plays. Haru,
having played with Haru, he's like known for that kind of play.
Haru calls out. Harpulse is here. Harpulse is here.
Oh
God, Harpulse is here.
Oh no.
Harpulse is here and the world is burning. So this is
arson.
This is why I told you, don't give that man that champion.
Or do. It's your limit.
Or do. See, like,
don't be a coward.
Here's the follow-up, though. Sometimes you want to see how bad it's going to be. Like, sometimes you want to see how bad it's going to be.
I mean, at least you're seeing it now in a scrim before the actual tournament.
So that's the point. You go, you're like, we're going to scrim. We're going to see what's going to happen. How bad can it be, really? The answer is pretty fucking bad. How
bad could it possibly be? Moments before disaster.
Before disaster strikes. And I mean, it's not like super disastrous yet, but he's already got a 20 CS lead over his ranged opponent in the top lane. And that's, I think, part of the reason for putting God of Chaos on the range is to keep him away from the Riven and still let him farm. The later this game goes, the only front line that
Cassiopeia invading on his jungle,
taking full advantage of the fact that they are keeping wards so they can see what's going on. That's another thing. God of Chaos.
There goes Harpulse again.
God of Chaos is going to need to be real careful here. Vayne ult is down, and Harpulse can just wait and go back in. And they both know it. They both know there's a flash. There's a flash down, and God of Chaos is dead.
That's a dead Vayne.
And that's 2-0 Riven getting stronger.
Make it
200 IQ. The rush to count. Yes, Edge of Night to counter the Vayne was a really, really strong first build. That's on building to counter your opponent. That's on building to counter your opponent. Truly. It might not be his go-to. It might not be his go-to on his normal first build, but he doesn't give a fuck because he's winning.
I don't give a fuck
about
that's you.
That's Harpulse as he goes in to kill the Vayne again, probably. Allegedly.
Gonna explode them. Oh, Milk Dude's ult on the Cassiopeia. It's about to go chick chick boom.
Haru
there's
wants
a return
this
flash on a Haru, but only to a Rammus ult.
Rammus is here, and there was not enough vision for that aggression, I think. So Haru loses his flash and his life. Yeah, is that
as it should be. All is as it should be. Oh, that's a miscue on Morgana. That would have been beautiful if it landed.
It would have, and especially because Jhin. What I think right now they're gonna want to do as they go later.
Can they land another root?
Really, really good shield on
Aphelios ult.
Really, really good shield.
Instead of a barrier. But
there's the barrier off of them now. Prim doing their best. That's a flash off of Aphelios. And honestly, really, really well played by Kinfuzzy and Minecraft. Just staying toe-to-toe. A lot of people, when Jhin opens up, they back off. They try and get out of it. And recognizing that between the Soraka healing and the barrier that they weren't going to die and they could take that.
Streamer dead.
I'm dead?
Stream buffers. You cut out also.
What the fuck? Oh.
I don't know if stream is back yet.
Maybe. It looks like it is.
Okay, it looks like it. Okay. It is. Oh, man, that's a Harpulse chilling in a moo-moo.
Murder dispenser. You missed Harpulse doing Harpulse things. casually wandering into the enemy jungler and destroying the
Can't you
enemy.
feel my heart to beat too?
Yeah, it hiccuped. It probably doesn't help that me and Flinraz are both streaming. I think Flinraz is streaming.
I want to go back to our conversation about Jhin opening up his ult in the bot lane. The thing is, there's
Flash burned off
on
milk.
one way. But when Jhin opens up, it's kind of like a misfortune ult. If he gets knocked out of that, or if he gets silenced, then that's just his ult down, and you can immediately just go in on him. He's stuck there essentially if he wants to land anything.
So personal opinion for me.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, if you end up with the binding like setup similar to that, what happened? I think Jhin needed to take about 3 steps further back.
Yeah.
Before Redo opened up with the ult, just to really get that a little more distance away, because if Soraka had their silence, you can just silence Jhin out of his ult. Now I know that they had used it already, so that's not the point, but like there are abilities that you don't always necessarily consider, and you go, oh, I want to kill him, I'm going to use my ult, and then you get fucked over.
It's like, imagine you set up the perfect misfortunal, and then there's the Soraka thing.
I've done it.
Nope.
I've done it to an MF before, and it's just devastating. It's like, oh.
I cry. Oh.
Prim is trying so hard to anticipate the Soraka's movements, which is completely fair. You do what you got to do. Really good Black Shield there.
Rammus on the way.
But Rammus is zooming.
4-man bot lane.
4-man bot lane, but Amumu's here. And you don't really want to turret dive an Amumu and a Morgana.
True.
Hit X. We're looking at some gold differences here. If you hit X, you can also see the gold differences.
That can't stop me because I can't count.
All right, so she doesn't care about the gold differences, but we're looking at them right now. Just even looking up at the top, blue
There's
side.
Energy in Finland.
I was gonna say blue team's got a little bit of a gold lead. It's still not insurmountable by any stretch, but nice binding off of Prim, and Brim's gonna go in with ult, and that's just gonna be dead, very dead. And
I think Redo tried to anticipate.
Flash! It's still a 2-for-1, but that's so sad.
Oh, I feel like Jhin could have gotten the Aphelios a little sooner. Well, one, if Aphelios barriered anyway, but if they managed to land that 3rd ult before the 4th, it would have been over for the Aphelios, which is just unfortunate.
Well, and they use their lead in bot lane to capitalize, follow up, and take Dragon while they're at it. And that's exactly what they said. And to be honest, red team's now on Soul Point.
Oh.
Like
I never noticed that.
phenomenal control to make sure you take the 2 grubs. You take the 2 grubs off of the enemy jungler and still maintain perfect dragon control.
Right.
Right now, I think red side's goal is to get themselves set up so they just play safe, keep vision down, they maintain the fact that they have a ton of CC, and then they're just going to want to play around objectives and just slowly push in. They're going to have to be really, really careful because, again, you have a 3... Oh, that's a flash forward from...
Oh, that's 2 ults down on mid, but Haru
really
lost an EHP there.
Aggressive. And Prim is here to back him up. Harpulse is just vibes in the mid lane now. Just checking it out.
Vibes.
Just seeing what's going on.
Smooth like butter.
Like a criminal undercover. I'm actually surprised. And it's not that there's not been any action, but like looking at you're on a 20-minute timer now. No turrets are down. We're 7 of 5 on kills, and we're already on Soul Point. Like, they're playing this slow. They're playing it smart on both sides. There goes first turret now. Heart pulse. No one is surprised.
I think that's something to be expected from a higher ELO tournament like this.
It is.
Because last time, a lot of I remember the first Galaxy games, or the first game that was played, just went by so fast. At least from what I remember. So
they were definitely quicker games. That is a max range binding, really solid. And they're looking like
If
they're
the
just
move-
gonna
if
turret
from land,
dive.
it's just to do something.
One,
Oh, that was
two.
a go-
Does Dispenser
oh,
get out?
nice.
Really, really good turret dive from Red Team. Impressive on making sure that they split their attention between both of them, killed both, and nobody died. But Heart Pulse is coming. Heart Pulse is coming.
I mean, nobody died except for the other team's bot lane. I
Well,
guess they're asserting their
I'm
dominance
talking
there.
on behalf of what happened here. Heart Pulse is here and Prim is dead.
Oh, whole first
Prim is
going in.
so dead. Prim is trying to... No, Redo,
He
you
tried
need to
do what he
run.
could there.
TP coming in. That's going to be Haru. Coming down to counter against it.
But can they do enough for that? It's enough to make him back off, but if he continued going in, would they be able to do anything there?
I think that with Cassiopeia's ult up, and Heart Pulse has seen Haru play at least enough that he knows he needs to respect the Cassiopeia. As between that and the kiting ability, you've already got a full Seraph's Embrace and 10 stack Rod of Ages on the Cass. Like, Cass is strong right now.
Is Harpulse is just going
Dispenser
for that
needs to leave. Dispenser needs to leave because Harpulse doesn't care about Dispenser. Harpulse is taking that turret. And we've seen the rotation now.
Gotta go.
We've seen the rotation now. Bot lane has moved to middle. But I think Harpulse is going to move to middle too. He's thinking about it. He's considering it strongly. Really, really impressive overall on just the sheer control of vision, the vision, counter vision, everybody watching for people sweeping out their wards, everything else. Like, there has not been a point here where people aren't looking for vision, placing vision, watching and pinging the enemy teams. I would love to join the comms and listen to them where they're going on, but obviously I don't want to affect their scrims adversely. Dragon should be rotating to Dragon right now because this Dragon needs to be contested. Blue team needs to fight for this Dragon.
Well, one thing I've been thinking about this for most of this game so far is the jungler matchup.
Yeah.
Masterman is a jungle player, yes, but he's starting to play champions that he's not necessarily I want to say known for.
So what I think has been happening.
His team has been putting him onto tanks.
His team has been putting him onto champions.
Oh, that's a lot of poke. Oof.
They're just trying to force him off, and his flash is down.
Flash down.
They're going
Prim's ult is gone.
Nice ult from Dispenser. It catches
ult.
3 of them in the ult, and they're trying to make it work their while.
Oh,
unfortunately, though, with Dispenser down, as long as Masterman survives and he's running.
Pokemon Master Barrier. Oh, nice.
These are spicy fights. Everybody's low. It looks like Red Team is going to go for Dragon anyway, even though their jungler is dead. Potentially dangerous. Heart Pulse and Masterman are here, and they're going to try and steal this. Now, the question is, can they get around fast enough? No, they cannot.
Oh, that was so close. With the Hui. Do you know
Agree,
the way?
Sintra. Do we know the way? I think we do. I think that's Milk Dude.
I can show you the way.
So, Red Team having Infernal Soul, like, they're going to be happy about that. But now the question is Blue Team going to be ready for Elder Dragon to come up? Because the amount of damage in CC that Red Side has, if they get Elder Dragon, they are going to take everything. They will take everything, including Blue Team's dignity, apparently. Sometimes it happens. It's unfortunate, but,
It is what it is.
These wards over the blue buff wall from Red Side are so good because you can always see people rotating through there. I've been really, really impressed overall. Prim's vision control is so strong. And I think that's one of the things it's no disrespect to Confuzzy. Confuzzy is not a support player. Confuzzy, I'd be interested to see what the wording looks like at the end of this. Because, like, look at the ward score right now. Prim's sitting at a 65 and Confuzzy's at 39. And that's on just having somebody who that is their entire goal, is to keep their team up to date on what's going on, and Prim's doing a phenomenal job at that.
Wait, is that it? Sorry not to like completely change the topic,
that's fine.
or interrupt you. That is a Leandri's Amumu.
That is a Leandri's Amumu. I would have thought that Amumu would have been going tankier early. I suppose it's a choice, but they're gonna want to be really careful on that. They're gonna want to be careful on that, because that means they went from having some front line to really not a lot. I mean, then so we see the Sunfire, but overall, I have fear. Is the Leandri's a solid call there? I mean, chat, you let me know. Chat, you let me know.
Are we seeing this? Chat, is this
Chat,
real?
are we seeing this? Is this real?
Chat, you see this?
Leandri's is the Mumu's best rush item, even into that team?
Bro, Jin
I
has a gun.
honestly think Sejuani might have been a better pick here. I genuinely agree. I agree with Thaddeus as far as they're not up. Heart Pulse is in your jungle touching your things. But he doesn't have good enough vision. He doesn't have a good enough vision, and he's aware of it, so he backs off.
Him top lane, he go where he want.
Yeah, but he not top lane. He not split push. He top lane and he carry team. Oh, Sejuani is banned? I forgot that. Thank you. Thank you, Thaddeus. Thaddeus is remembering things that I immediately forgot the moment they passed my vision.
Always bad.
I know. I have ADHD.
Your bad vision, bro?
I have bad eyes, bad memory.
Like, listen, if I took your glasses and said, read this book, how bad would it be?
You would get a headache immediately putting them on.
Oh. You give me a headache anyway, it's fine.
I know. Deal with it.
You can give me something else that involves head.
All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm getting it. All right.
Listen, you can pick something up.
Yeah.
It's me. Can I have uppies?
It's me. Is it uppies?
Uppies?
All right. Milk Dude's top lane. Just trying to push that out, maintain the turret as best of ability, because
they're waiting. They're
if they leave, on. just that's the poke and leave. It's a classic.
Unless you're Sean, where it's the completely obliterate and leave. Waiting in a bush. In a jungle.
Rammus, I agree with you, Void. Rammus needs something to stop the mages from shredding him. Because right now Morgana and Cass don't give a shit about him at all. They do not care.
Oh.
Not necessarily a needed flash, but understandable to be safe rather than sorry. Dispenser's still running at Heart Pulse, but
Dispenser
I think
wanted to give him a little kiss on the cheek.
Just a mwah.
A little mwah. Maybe set their toes on fire.
Just their toes.
Listen.
Racer Mummy, racing to set your toes on fire. You heard it here first. The game has definitely slowed down a little bit. If I had to hazard a guess, I don't know what my timer is. I think about a minute. We just hit a minute on Elder. All of the teams, I'm going to guarantee you, both shot callers right now are going, play safe, do not die. We cannot afford for you to die. Elder Dragon is coming up, and it is going to dictate the pace of the next couple minutes of this game, whoever gets it. Because whoever gets Elder, the other team is losing a lot for it. They're going to lose Baron.
Ooh, piece of candy.
They're going to lose mid, outer, and probably inner turret.
I'm interested to see how this fight's gonna go.
Everybody's playing for it. And that's exactly what they're supposed to be doing. This is what it looks like to have a team on five-man comms and really, really good on that puddle there.
Oh,
Jin
nice.
opens up.
Nice Jin ult.
Good heal, but it's not good enough.
Oh, that's
Rammus is in the middle of 4 of them.
1v4?
Rammus is in the middle of 4 of them. Prim
is going to die here, too.
I think both junglers are dead here. Both junglers are dead here.
Was close.
But they're going to have to be really careful.
Celios.
Prim's trying to make sure.
Oh,
Prim's
nice.
alive.
Oh, that's
Holy, that was that's an ace.
Nice key. Oh, that was brutal.
That was a beautiful team fight from both teams. You have 3 that just barely squeaked out with their lives, and they're still going to try for this Elder Dragon because they know that this is the best chance they have of getting it. Honeyfruit is down. They need to just trade the aggro from it, but they have this. That was such a good team fight. So well done. Who got the shutdown on
Harples?
Yeah, who got the shutdown on Harples?
That was Haru. It was Haru.
Haru got the shutdown. That's really, really bad for them.
The snake.
That's really bad for them. That's a lot of money in that snake's pocket. The snake has pockets now. Snake pockets.
Listen, snake skin pockets.
Snake pockets.
I'm a snake.
And so this is exactly what I said was going to happen. They have Elder. You really just need to give ground when an enemy team has Elder, unless you can get a pick, because the problem is that burn is absolutely going to decimate whatever Soraka can do, and that means you just need to give.
Baron?
They need
with them right there.
Of course they are. They have Elder Dragon. What are you going to do? You want to contest something that'll just burn and kill you? The TB comes in, Heart Pulse immediately backs back off. Prim is Zonia's, and Masterman's in the middle of them. Prim's dead. Haru's dead. I was actually really good on the Zonias, just to delay the time. Got a chaos goes in.
Oh.
And that is,
Jeez,
that's Baron and Elder gone on everybody except Redo. But
Redo has not died once this game.
But I was gonna say, Redo was looking deathless, and that's pretty sexy.
And watch, we're jinxing it right now.
No, caster curse, caster curse.
Caster curse.
We love a good caster curse.
Listen, let's just say, with no pun intended, actually very much pun intended, 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not saying that's what I'm predicting.
Here's the follow-up. The follow-up too, though, is okay. So they lose they overall, like, trading 4 for 3, that means you lost the team fight. But Baron is off the map, Elder is off the map, there are no objectives, so you're back to what you were doing, and back to what you were doing, Red side is slowly winning. It's slow. It's slow.
Do you think Harpulse will be able to pull from the spot they're in right now?
Yes. I think if they allow Harpulse to run away, Harpulse can still absolutely carry them. I agree completely with what Thaddeus said. Vayne got impatient. Vayne needed to fight that front to back instead of trying to dive into the middle of them, and I think that's what lost them that team fight.
Harpulse is like a child going to their first day of school, and his team is his school supplies in the backpack.
Just gonna carry him, put him in the backpack. Except these school supplies have legs and thoughts of their own, and they may not get in the backpack.
Like a Disney story in the making.
Disney story in the making. Listen, I'm not writing it.
Listen, don't listen. You'll write a bunch of other things, and
I will. All right, lads, we're looking at the gold here. Haru's by and far got the lead, but everybody else. Oh wait, Haru. Oh no, never mind. I was like, never mind. I see Heart Pulse.
Oh
my god,
that was.
Well,
that's trading a lot longer than I expected there. Oh, nice go with. That's way old whiffed. If Dispenser still had his ult there, he might have been able to lock down Milk Dude.
Amaretto is playing out of their damn mind. I am actually really, really impressed, and it's not intended to be disrespect or anything else, but as I stated when we put these teams together, myself and Yaden and Thaddeus agonized over these teams and the ranks and everything else, and we put a couple of very high elo players together, and then we put some lower elo players. It's not a dig, it's simply their rank, it's simply how we place them. Amaretto has taken the coaching from Prim and Haru so well and run with it. Like this is really, really impressive gameplay from Redo, and genuinely I think it's funny that they banned the Kate, because they're really proving that their Jhin is just as deadly.
Like that snake right there.
Snake.
Clearing
wards, looking for picks. Game once again slowed down.
Slow it down.
Also, I'd like to
Bouncy.
I'd like to just take a moment to look at Confuzzy and go, nice.
Nice. This is what God would want.
Chat, fucking adorable. I love you guys.
Oh, and Moonlight does have sorcerers.
Yeah, the game's slowing down again, and we've got another Elder Dragon coming up, and that's the next objective that everybody's gonna fight for. We're gonna see if this goes different for them this time than it did last. Like, losing both your junglers, never ideal, but there's a ward over the back. Does anybody have a pink ward? No, they do not.
Pink wards are for losers.
Oh,
nice.
Hard Pulse is in the middle.
Hard Pulse.
Jump back in.
Oh, that was a good Aphelios ult. That a Mumu ult, though.
Jhin
from over the way.
is so safe. Jhin